Hi again, everybody. This is Nancy, Self-Reliant Mama, Independent Consultant with Shelf Reliance. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's that time already. We're preparing our Thanksgiving dinner, and so I found an easy way to do one of my favorite side dishes, which is green bean casserole, and I decided to try that with the Thrive ingredients, using the Thrive green beans, which are so good. When I first opened the can of the Thrive green beans, I was so amazed how fresh they tasted. They taste just like fresh green beans, and so I thought these would be perfect. I usually use canned green beans in my green bean casserole, but not this year. We're going to try these fresh ones. And one of the things that I really like about the Thrive green beans is if you rehydrate them in hot water, they're already mostly cooked once they're rehydrated, so you don't have to pre-cook them like you would with fresh green beans. So right down here on my little stove, I have my water boiling already, and I made my own cream soup mix, which is very easy to use with your powdered ingredients. It's powdered non-fat dry milk and some onion powder and cornstarch and some seasonings, and then I threw in some of the chopped onions with this one to kind of enhance the onion flavor in the soup. And this is actually cream of anything soup, so this is the base, and you can mix this one ahead of time, and that way when you need to make cream of chicken or cream of celery or cream of broccoli or whatever, you can use this as your base and then just add whatever else you need to make your cream soup. So I love this, and it's so great. You can use things from your home store and save yourself from going to the grocery store at the last minute, especially on the day before Thanksgiving when you know all the crazies are out and everybody's doing their last minute shopping and the crowds are just crazy. So using stuff from your home store will save you a lot of headaches and a lot of time, especially if you forgot something like staples like these. So I love having to getting to make these out of my food storage ingredients. So I just add the cream soup mix to 2 cups of boiling water, and once this is all dissolved and mixed in here, it's going to start to thicken pretty quick. So like I said, I mean, this doesn't take hardly any more time than it does to open a few cans and stir it together. But it's all made from scratch, made from your food storage ingredients. We love to use Thrive in our everyday cooking. They are great time savers. So you can see the soup gets pretty thick really fast. And we're going to make the green bean casserole just like the normal recipe with the French fried onions bought from the store. And we're just using the Thrive powdered ingredients and the green beans in this casserole. And we're going to bake it just the same as the recipe calls for. So I'd like to know if you would like to post some comments on this blog post. Let me know what some of your favorite Thanksgiving traditions are for meals, and maybe I'll see if maybe towards Christmas I can convert some of your favorite side dishes using the Thrive ingredients and see what we come up with. That sounds like fun. Well, I think our soup is good and thick here, and I think it's time to add the mushrooms. So what I did, I just crushed up the Thrive freeze-dried mushrooms here. So I crunched them up a little bit smaller, smaller pieces, so it's a little more easier to eat, because these are big slices, nice big mushroom slices. So they needed to be broken down a little bit. So here comes our cream of mushroom soup. Funny thing about these freeze-dried mushrooms, out of all the vegetables that I have on hand, all the fruits and vegetables, my son absolutely loves these freeze-dried mushrooms. He'll eat them straight out of the can, and I just think that's so funny. Of all the vegetables, he likes mushrooms. Just cracks me up. And these mushrooms, they're really soft, so they don't take much at all to rehydrate, so they're probably already soft right now. Plus, when they bake in the casserole, it's going to soften up a little bit more. So there's our cream soup, and that's pretty much all ready to go. So we're going to turn this off, and we're going to add it to the green beans over here. So I already have my green beans rehydrated, and this is about equivalent to 2 cans of green beans, which is about what the recipe calls for, and 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. with the milk added into it, which we'll thin it down a little bit. So it's about the same amount there. So I'm just going to fold our beans in here. And one of the things I discovered a couple years back, by accident actually, was that cheese is really good in green bean casserole. And I thought it was a mistake at first. The cheddar fried onions accidentally got purchased, but then we found out it tasted really, really good. So we're going to add some cheese to this. Along with the French fried onions. So we get this nice, creamy, cheesy soup. And sometimes I actually like to add bacon to it too. Big surprise there, since I love bacon. So we're going to take our French fried onions and put about a cup of them in there, and then we'll save some for the top. I'm going to stir this all in here. So you can see it just looks just like normal green bean casserole, only actually it smells a lot fresher and a lot better when we use these ingredients. So you can see that there it is, and this is going to go into my casserole dish, and of course it's going to be topped with the onions and maybe some more cheese, and then it's going to bake for about 25 minutes at 350, and it's going to be, oh, this is going to be really good. It's so bright and so green. This actually looks so much better than using the canned green beans, which are a little bit darker of a green color. So I really hope you enjoyed this version of my green bean casserole using the Thrive product, and hopefully I'll come up with some more for making your holidays a lot easier. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you find a lot to be thankful for this year, and we'll see you next time.